What's your stock pick for today?
My stock pick for today is Prosus. Grant mentioned it earlier in terms of Tencent and the positive prospects, but I think that underlies the investment case. And we do have a very positive view on Tencent. Certainly the valuation looks very reasonable on 13 times forward PE ex associate investments. For us is extremely reasonable relative to mid-teens earnings prospects over the next 3 years at least, given some of the margin opportunities, the additional revenue lines that they can take. Obviously, a large buyback at the 10-cent level and a much increased dividend is positive as well. That feeds through into the Prosus investment case. Discount has widened over the last couple of months to the level we think is back to an attractive point. There's a new CEO likely to be appointed, confirmation at least by the end of June. So I think that will remove some uncertainty in the investment case. We should get better guidelines in terms of the strategy going forward and some of the capital allocation prospects. But certainly we expect lower losses from the e-commerce portfolio, the continuation of the buyback, and hopefully crystallizations of some investments to come through to help support sentiment around where the discount is. So Prosus, our stock pick.
All right. Well, Grant, let's close it off. Your stock pick for today?
So I'm going with Airbnb. They reported last night a little bit. The market it's had a bit of a pullback, and I think that's a great opportunity. This is a company that's moving into significant operating leverage. As their revenue grows, they've got very little capex required. As we see the Chinese consumer recover, their outbound travel is going to drive some travel growth as well. I think this company is incredibly cash generative, and it's going to get even more so. So it's a very exciting story. I think they've got a long growth runway, high free cash flow business, and I think it's a great opportunity. If we see a decent pullback now, I would hold it for the long term, accepting that there will be cyclicality along the way, but it's a good story that I like.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time and for your analysis today, gents. Really appreciate it. That is all for tonight's Stock Watch. Thanks to our guests, Grant Nader from Benguela Global Fund Managers and Jared Houston from All Weather Capital. Up next, The Close. Stay with us.